Hello Capricorns and welcome to your September 2025 reading. So this month is a very busy month in the sky. We do have two eclipses and an equinox. And of course, we have the second new moon in Virgo. So first we have the full moon in Pisces on the 6th, 7th of September. And that full moon has an eclipse. So just the fact that right now the moon nodes are on the axe Pisces Virgo, we have full moon in Pisces and an equinox on it, an eclipse on it. That date, the 6th and 7th of September, is going to be an amazing time to release, to eclipse, to clear out what has been hindering us. Because we're going to have a clear view on it. Pisces rules the 12th house on top of it, and the 12th house is the house of our hidden enemy. So seeing that hidden enemy, understanding it, is actually going to allow us to make the decision to eclipse it, because we're going to be able to name it, understand it, and see it. And then later on the 21st of September, we have our beautiful equinox, where the day and the night are equal. So this calls for harmonizing. This calls for finding our footing and our balance. And at the same time, same night, we have the new moon in Virgo, second new moon in Virgo. Hint that black moon we had last month. So new moon in Virgo, again, allowing us to put our intentions on how to balance, how to make that transition. We're going to go inwards for the next 6 months, deciding what are we going to keep, what are we going to release to bring ourselves into harmony and alignment. So, pretty heavy on the alignment aspect. So let's look at what are the energies for you this month, my beautiful Capricorns, and how you can maneuver in the best and the most beneficial way for you. All right. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me give Capricorns a reading so they can be aware of what they need to know to maneuver and have their best path. All right, in the month of September 2025. September 2025. Okay. All right. So, we have the Emperor, we have Justice in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. So, let's say that you come in the month and you're very, let's say, emotionally a bit overwhelmed with unfairness. Things that haven't been balanced. Unfair, injustice in your relationships, in your partnerships, and things that, justice in reverse. So this has to do with every partnerships, associations that you've had, or even just the feeling of unfairness. Very strong, because there's a lot of emotions associated with wounds, sadness, grievings around that subject. But here we have the Emperor. So probably compensating in the way that you're acting, the decisions you're making, the things you're investing in based on this. So you come in the month like that, And then we have an Ace of Cup, Magician, 10 of Cup. This is interesting because this is like, oh, I've had so much unfair, sad things that I haven't finished grieving, that are still raw within me, that made me put a lid on my waters coming in because they've always been, unbalanced. So I'm keeping control of it. And now I'm being dropped an Ace of Cup, a Magician, and a 10 of Cup. It's like, oh, you want to keep away from all that extra love, Capricorn? There we go. We're giving it to you. What are you going to do about it? It's your occasion to come back from your Vietnam. Acknowledge, understand the lesson it was all about so that you can be balanced in your fire here. So, let's see where this is heading. Let's see. Ooh. All right, Queen of Wands, 8 of Wands, which is usually seen as the arrows of love. And we have a bunch of cards, or you're going to be resisting this at the beginning. It's like if the universe is bringing it to you against your will. Because you're going to resist it, you're going to react to it. It's not going to flow naturally as long as you do not understand what it is all about. Okay. 8 of Wands, this is wow. Yeah, I'm dancing with you, Capricorn. Anyway, whether you want it or not, things are going to grow. You're going to bump into the situation, whatever situation is that Ace of Cup, okay? It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be a creative endeavor. It can be all sorts of things, but something that brings you this extra receptacle or receptivity of high frequency of peace, love, serenity, creativity, intuition, and so on. Okay? Let's clarify this for you. What are you going to do with this? So at the beginning here, we have Queen of Cups and Justice in reverse. What do you mean, Spirit? What do you mean? Ooh, okay. Well, you mean that when it comes to bringing your cup, or somebody bringing your cup, or maybe right at the beginning there's a loving offer here, but there you're in your head about it and very close to sabotaging the whole damn thing, because there's a part of you that's like, I can't deal with this. I don't have what it takes to deal with this. I don't trust it. There's betrayal all over the thing, because I live that so much that I'm like, yes, but in it, I'm in my head. And really conflicted about it. So, but it's your opportunity to get an extra cup and actually experiment it on the 10 of Cup level. So that means I'm receiving it and I can actually share it, experience it on a different level. But even though the ace is there, there's still a belief or understanding that I don't get, which still puts me in some kind of paradox when it comes to what an Ace of Cups means. Why? Because my Queen of Cups is still in reverse. I have the lid on it. I have to make a decision about it, but there's information missing. We have our, Ace of Swords here in reverse again. So it's conflicting with this. 8 of Wands. So something is bringing maybe clarity so that you can start dancing with the universe. So that's like, yes, I'm taking that cup and I'm sharing it, I'm living it, I'm playing with it, I'm letting it grow. My actions are in the same flow, not conflicted anymore. It's there. So there's the thing. And that's probably going to be in one of those moons. Because here, at the end of the month, you have the choice to do what you've always done when it comes to Aces of Cups. Okay? I would have always given the same result. I have the moon here. So that means that everything that has to do with how you act in love, all the unresolved old wounds from before that made you put the lid on that Queen of Cups, like I'm not receiving anything more, it's gonna come to the surface. What am I gonna do with it? How am I gonna react to it? It's gonna be completely different. Here's the Page of Wands. When it comes to, again, that Ace of Cup. So I open my heart chakra or I don't. But whatever that cup is a good cup, Capricorn. And the ones of you that are going to choose to bring your energy in a different way will experience, always mixing the two because of the French, a different truth and a different reality about it. Maybe it's your belief about what is love. What is an Ace of Cups? And of all the other elements, see, we're not showing water, we're showing a cup. We know it's water, but water takes the shape of what it is in. If we only have small receptivity, it can only take the shape of our cup. And our cup is our receptacle, okay? We are the receptacle. And it's made of our beliefs, of our experiences, and so on. And it's going to be, even though there's a bird with the communion with the divine of peace and serenity going into it, what we can absorb, it's going to be limited by what we can absorb. So when we receive an ace, it's our capacity to enhance on a higher level of consciousness, our capacity to receive this vibration. So, do we say no to it? Or do we open ourselves to it to understand what it can bring? It's going to be up to you, free will. But there's one heck of a beautiful cup for you, Capricorn. So, that's going to be the name of your video, Ace of Cup. Take it or not, up to you. But how you perceive what it is really going to, there's something you need to understand about that so that you can be open and in the flow again. All right. So what made it unbalanced before? Was it a lack of water, or was it how it was understood? So there you go. On this, my beautiful Capricorns, I am sending you all my love and light. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and all of that. Of course, if you want a private reading, you go on mysticwitchtarot.com. And if you want to have access to the tarot course or the book that I wrote on tarot and the Tree of Life to understand it in a different way, or anything that is available and that I offer, it's on there. Also, thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the new moon and the full moon, I ask the divine to give you in the shape that is the most beneficial for you. So for you, for instance, it would have to have that clarity and that understanding that would allow you to open yourself into manifesting in this high frequency water vibration receptivity, so that you can start dancing with the universe and not be hindered by anything unprocessed. On this, all my love and light. Have an amazing month of September, Capricorn, and I'll see you next month.